Hello guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. This is a construction guide all the way from levels 1 to 99. This is going to be very in-depth, this video. I'm going right down to the basics just to help people out who perhaps just starting out, just want to level their construction, because they fancy having a pretty nice house. So I think we'll get started. Okay, so now we're going to the bank, and two of the crucial things that you need, well, you always need really to make anything in your house are a saw and a hammer. Now the hammer I'm sure you're familiar with, where you can get that from and so on, but the saw you can buy from the sawmill operator just outside Varrock to the northeast. But both of these items you can also buy in the Grand Exchange. As you can see there, the sawmill, the lumber yard, and this is also the place where you make planks from the logs that you give to the sawmill operator. But I tend to buy my planks from the Grand Exchange, and a lot of people ask me, why do you do that? Why don't you just make them? Well, the reason for that is the time consumed when cutting the logs, well, depending if you buy them or not, and then the time consumed making runs to and from the bank and the sawmill operator to make them, including the money that you need to make them to pay him. This is kind of a waste really, compared to the Grand Exchange, where you can simply put in an offer to buy planks in a few seconds, and in the spare time you have you can skill, do whatever, train combat, anything really, and this makes you more money. So that's really why I do it.
Rubbing on that Italian leather, them convict jeans on. You ready? Yeah!
Now we're at Grand Exchange, guys. The things that I needed. As you can see there, I've got my regular planks and steel nails for the crude wooden chairs, levels 1 to 19. And then 19 to 33, I've got my oak planks there. Obviously I'm only showing a few examples in this video, so that's why I haven't got loads of items on me. So I'm just going to teleport to my house right now. Obviously mine's in Yanil because this is the closest POH to a bank, which makes it easier for myself and when I'm renting out my gilded outlet, but you don't need to hear anything about that. So if you go into your house building mode, as you can see, all doors have this transparent option there, which is to build a door hotspot. Now when you first got your house, there'll just be this garden here with nothing in and your portal in the middle, no rooms around it. So I'm just going to find a spare spot in my house. Okay, so this seems a good spot here right outside. So if you just right click and build hotspot, you'll see there's a list of rooms, obviously what levels you need to be to make them, and then the money at the side needed to buy them. So there's your parlour, so just give that a click. And then that option will come up, rotate anti-clockwise, clockwise, up, and then build. This is so you can plan out your house, so you know where rooms are, how you can set them out. As you see here, I've built my altar there, so you can simply enter the house and walk straight up. And this allows you to expand your house a lot more, and then eventually have better rooms. So I'm gonna go anti-clockwise with that one. Yeah, seems good. Right, and then you click build. So there we are, you've now got your room. And obviously you'll see these spaces, these clear spaces here, which indicate you can build stuff. There's your chair space, so if you just want to right click that, build chair, and there's your options. So you're going to start on crude wooden chairs. If you just click that, there it goes away, building, and then remove it. Obviously if you want to keep that one you can. This is just a quick way. You just build, remove, that fast.
I make them good girls go bad. I make them good girls go. Good girls go. Hey! I know you're tired. Yeah, daddy's little girl, just take a bite. Let me shake up your world, 'cause just one night couldn't be so wrong.
There you go, that's levels 1 to 33 done. I hope you're happy so far. It's going well. I hope this video is like very in depth, as I said, and it's helping you guys that are just starting out. People that are maybe onto Oak Dungeon doors after level 74. I'll be showing you some quick ways of making them if you don't know them already. And obviously, construction is a very expensive skill, so I hope the money's going well for you at the moment. You're not losing too much. Alright, so to get your servants, you need to come to Aradugny, which I am now. As you can see, I've teleported, and from the market here, I'm going to go up to the northeast, and there's this building here with about 6 NPCs in. There's the Demon Buller right at the door, and if you just talk to any one of these servants, you can hire them. They range from 500 GP every 8 trips to 10k, which is the Demon Butler. So there's 5 of them altogether. There's Rick, you can hire at level 20. Sorry, I should have told you this beforehand, but yeah, he could be good when making the oak chairs, I suppose. There's the Maid at level 25, the Cook at level 30, the regular Butler at 40, which I have at the moment, and the Demon Butler at level 50. So the reason why there's a lot of variable in these prices between each butlers is to do with the time it takes them to get from, for example, the sawmill and the bank and back, and also how many items they can carry on the way. I'll just give you an example now. Rick, at level 20, you can hire the lowest. He can only carry 6 items every trip, or return them whenever you want. He can go to the bank, but he can't go to the sawmill, and this is pretty slow as Rick. Whereas the Demon Butler right up there at level 50, he can hold 26 items, return them to and from the bank and the sawmill. Although it costs 10k, it's really fast. It's something like 5 seconds, but it's pointless. Okay guys, right now we're at the bank. This is the next step, levels 33 to 74 in Oak Larders. This is a really big step for anyone really. It's like 1,000,000 XP, but I assure you in the long term it's really worth it. I think it costs about 9 mil, I've just worked out. On current prices in the Grand Exchange, the oak planks are at 501 GP. So if you want to just get your stuff out, obviously note all of your oak planks as you're going to be using your butler, as long as you have one. Obviously take a few with you to start. You don't need money for this as long as you've already got a kitchen, because the new updates now you can pay your butler using the money from your bank, which saves an extra space. So once you've got all your things sorted, obviously I've got to teleport because I'm not there, but I'm sure you could walk. That'd save a bit more space as well. It takes 8 oak planks to build each one, so if you try and get 24 spaces, that means you can make 3 at the start, sorry, but that doesn't really make a difference as you're using your regular butler. Okay, so same again, building mode, and we're going to head over to the kitchen. Obviously you'll have maybe a blank space there, or just remove it if you haven't, and then start building. Now you should call your butler down at this point, so I'll just go and get him. Okay, so here he is, and once you've finished building your oak larders, you've run out of planks maybe,